All right, we're ready to begin matchup number 2 in our Sweet 16 of hot sauce. Last week or I should say the other day, we pulled a couple from the Bring the Flavor division from Lola's and Hedonist, and Lola's original recipe won that matchup. Tonight we're gonna take 2 from the Bring the Fire division. We have Lola's Fine Hot Sauce, the all-natural limited batch family reserve, very hot it says on it. And then we have the Angry Gravy of Death from my friend Lori Lawson, who sent this to me. She makes her own hot sauce from scratch. I know the ingredients in this. Lori does not divulge the ingredients in hers, but it is good. They're both kind of vinegar-based sauces. So we'll see which one of these comes on top. Again, we have 16 sauces that we are matching up down to a champion at the end here in honor of the Sweet 16 and the NCAA basketball tournaments. And testing them out, dipping them with late July chips, the multi-grain tortilla chips, sea salt. So there's nothing that's gonna change the flavors. Gonna keep it nice and level on this. And we'll see how this one goes. These are 2 pretty hot ones. See how I survive this round and see what comes on top. And again, we're judging these on flavor, on heat, on the complexity of the sauce, what it brings, lots of different things. So this isn't to say they're all good. I've tried a lot of different hot sauces and these are some of my favorites. So that's what we're bringing into this competition. So we're gonna start off tonight with the Angry Gravy of Death from Lori. Lori, thank you very much for this. By the way, a couple of my friends also really enjoyed your sauce, so thanks a lot. So we will do a little chip dip here with Lori's. So the Angry Gravy of Death, you definitely get the vinegar and some pepper. And it's got some nice flavor right up front, some different spices. And then it's just a slow burn. I can feel it kind of smoldering on the back of my tongue and getting hotter and hotter as it goes there. Not a ton of different flavors, but enough that you're not just banking on heat. So it's got some good flavor to it. Tastes more of the vinegar than anything. Some people like that. Some people really like a lot of vinegar in their sauce. I don't mind it. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's really starting to smolder out, so I'm gonna eat more chip. Woo! Lori, whatever you're putting in here, it's working for the heat. Okay, next up we have Lola's. This is Lola's Fine Hot Sauce, the Family Reserve, very hot. And you would think that this one would not be as hot as perhaps the Carolina Reaper or Trinidad Scorpion sauces, but believe me, from my first taste of this, it is. So let's see how it stacks up against the Angry Gravy of Death. Okay, again, vinegar up front, and then immediately you get with the cayenne pepper, and then some red pepper. Wow, woo! And this one is right on the front of my tongue, just kind of kicking back into my throat. It's just coating me. This one definitely has more heat than Lori's, a little more flavor. It's almost like dipping your tongue into some cayenne pepper and then sprinkling some other things on top of it. I believe I'm tasting some yellow banana pepper in there, but it's hard to tell because the cayenne just really overpowers it. And it even overpowers the vinegar. That is just really just a nice, even burn. I mean, it's not making me run for cover, but it's just nonstop. It's just burning. It travels all the way to the back of your throat. Now it's down in here, almost like a Kentucky chest hug from a nice glass of bourbon. So that's really tasty. So these, again, 2 really closely matched sauces, very similar. And Lori, I love you to death. But I think Lola's has outdone you on this one, on their version of an Angry Gravy of Death. Both delicious, but I like the flavors in Lola's a little bit better. So we're gonna crown that one in this matchup. Again, I'll be posting these videos on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, and we'll have a bracket. There's a bracket. Usually I post it on Facebook and on Twitter. So if you want to print out a bracket and kind of keep track of it, you can. And in a couple of days, we'll come back and pull another matchup from the Bring the Flavor division. And we'll start marching our way through this matchup until we get to the top sauce. You can follow me on Twitter, MC Fansided, if you want to follow me there. And most of you know me on Facebook, and I'll post the videos now. So thanks a lot, and congratulations to Lola's. You've got 2 victories in a row.